Right, Trevor, 2 appearances for Cheltenham at Whaddon Road, both 90 minutes. And
Yeah.
how have you found it so far?
Yeah, it's been good. It's unusual for the first couple of games to be such a hard test. Usually you play a few local teams. Obviously, I didn't play Saturday, so it was like straight in the deep end against Wolves, and you could see they were, a few steps ahead of us. They're a championship side. They look sharp, but it was good to get the eye in early, and tonight's I think a lot more beneficial for us because it's the sort of team we'll come up against all season. Dogged team, working hard, and I think we weren't outstanding, but I think you could tell we were a league above them. We controlled the game for long periods, and it's great to get a good clean sheet early on pre-season. And hopefully we can build on it.
Yeah, and you weren't overworked tonight, but you did have a couple of saves to make. It was always nice to get a couple.
Yeah,
of that again.
It is. It's a couple, but sometimes the ones you don't have a lot to do are the hardest ones because it's about keeping your concentration. It's one of the hardest things being a goalie. You're not involved, and then all of a sudden you're needed. So, it's good to have games like that in pre-season. And then hopefully I'll get games where I'm involved a lot more, and just preparing us for the season because there will be games this season where I'll maybe not be needed for 90 minutes, and then all of a sudden you have to make a save. So, as you say, it was a comfortable evening, and it's credit to the lads in front of me. So.
Yeah, you started with similar back fours in both games, just a different left back. But obviously Steve Elliott went off injured tonight. But
yeah.
What's your initial impressions of playing behind these lads that you're going to have to get used to?
Yeah, I think the manager's made it clear that he wants another defender. But I think we've got good young. That's well, apart from Stevie, he's not the youngest, but Stevie's what you're getting with Stevie, he's solid, but the rest of the lads are all young lads, hungry. They're going to get better and better over the season. So. I think it's just about patience with them, with the fans. Sometimes we will make mistakes as a back four or a back five. So, but I think you can see there tonight the potential is there, and hopefully we can kick on and build on this clean sheet today.
Yeah, how quickly does it? How long does it take to build up that? The communication, everything like that. Because you've got to get it used to everyone's methods, haven't you? In the first few weeks.
You got to, as a footballer, you got to be able to adjust all the time. And. Of course, the more games you play, the more you understand each other's games. But you got to be able to play with anyone at any time, and it's great to have a settled back four or back five, of course. But today clean sheets, breeds confidence, and that's what we're looking at all season. If we can keep clean sheets every game next season, we're guaranteeing ourselves at least a point. So I think it's more important to be solid at the back than free flowing up front, because as long as you're keeping clean sheets, you're guaranteeing yourself at least a point, which is a good start.
Yeah. Initial impression of Jack Demon, because he's obviously trying to get something here. He's played on trial in both. Came on against Wolves.
Again, Jack's a young lad, and he showed tonight. He makes mistakes, but the thing I liked about him, he gave the ball away, and 2 seconds later he got the ball again. That didn't straight away. He's pinged it in the centre mid. He could easily have just hoofed it up the field, but that's great confidence for a young lad, and he's done really well in training in a couple of games he's played. Big games for him. Coming in playing first team. I don't know his history. Well, he's played a lot of first team games, but he's done well. And, it's hard. It must be horrible being on trial. You don't know anyone, and you're sort of, in your head you're being judged, and it can't be easy. But I think he's acquitted himself really well, and it's the manager's decision. But he played 70-80 minutes tonight and kept a clean sheet. It's got to bode well for him.
Yeah, last time I spoke to you, Trevor, you just met Steve Book for the first. Well, showing you around the training ground.
Yeah.
What's it been like? The first few sessions with him? Have you enjoyed working with him?
Yeah, the sessions have been really good. The only unfortunate thing is he's not full time. He's only a Tuesday and Thursday, which isn't great. But again, it works the other way, because then when he is in a Tuesday and Thursday, we get so much work done, which I love. As I say, I'm at an age where I still want to improve and still need to improve in the game, and. I've learned a lot off Bookie already, little things, and just his whole nature, his training, it's enjoyable, and he's such a good lad to be around. So, as I said, it's unfortunate that he's not in full time, but you've got to deal with it and make the most of the time we have together.
Yeah, on the days he's not in, do you have to do stuff on your own with the other goalkeepers, or
yeah,
just muck in with the outfield players?
It's more, mucking it. Sean likes us to get involved with outfielders. He believes a lot in keepers having good footwork, so. It's alright, that side of it's alright, it's good getting involved in that way, but, ideally, in an ideal world, I'll be working with Bookie, but, life's not ideal all the time, so you got to make do with, as I say, on a Tuesday and Thursday when he is in, we, really nail it down and work hard, and which is good, it's good, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's top drawer, but I've enjoyed working with him.
Yeah, and talking about footwork, is that an area you're quite confident in, because your kicking seems to be good and you seem quite comfortable with the ball at your feet?
Today I kicked the ground a couple of times. Like the first kick, I thought I broke my ankle, but yeah, it's always, you know, coming through the academy at Sunderland as a young lad, you know, it was always something that's bred into you. As you know, you can tell at young Premiership clubs, you know, that's what all you're taught to do is play out the back, and it's strange because you know you go on loan as a young lad to clubs, and so, in League Two especially, they're told to just hoof it. But fair play to the manager here, you know, he says if it's on, you know, do it, play out from the back, and you know, obviously there's times where it's not on, you got to kick long, and you know, when you've got someone like Big Barron up front, just sticks to his chest at times, and you know, it's great. You know, sometimes I think too the goal was a flick on. He got the second ball, and then the first. I think the only chance we had in the first half came off a long kick, and Byron flicked it on. So you know, it's all right playing out at the back, but sometimes you got to go long, and you know, it's good being able to, you know, kick at a far distance. Yeah.
Yeah, both games so far, you've got away fans behind you at that end, and that end's been empty.
Empty,
so
yeah.
Is it you probably haven't really had a chance to hear much of the crowd yet, but have they made you feel welcome? Have you heard anything from the fans?
Of course. You know, fans been anyone I spoke to, right? You know, like getting autographs and all, they've been, you know, really friendly, and you know, I've heard when I've done my research before I came with players that played here, you know, that's all, you know, they all said it's a friendly place and the fans are, you know, really nice. But you know, it's, as you say, it's strange. It hasn't really, it's felt like pre-season games, you know, because as you say, behind the dugout it's empty and it's hard, you know. But when the first game comes against Bury and we've got our fans up there, you know, I'm sure it'll be, you know, when it means a lot, when there's 3 points on the line, you know, it'll start to feel like the real thing. And you know, I'm sure the fans will show their true colours whenever they're singing and egging us on.
Yeah, cheers, Trev. Talk to you about Bury a bit nearer the time.
Yeah.